I heard a very clear message that he took the night shift on purpose, okay? Because somebody can't sleep, they might as well just work nights, right? So I feel like he's going to be up late again tonight. And I feel like somebody's debating on whether or not they should text or call because now they have the time to really feel into this and think. And for some strange reason, they pick up on your energy or the telepathy hits more at nighttime, okay? So I'm not sure what the heck is going on with you two, but it looks like they want to bring some kind of separation energy to an end because the urge to just want to reach out to you is really, really deep. It's what I think he's debating on is like, you know what, if I text, she's not going to reply, but if I call, she's going to see that I'm serious. I want to hear her voice. She's going to see that I'm serious about wanting to get in touch with her. So I feel like you two aren't really used to speaking to each other on the phone, but somebody's about to break the ice. The thing is like in the past, your masculine was trying to play slick, you know? There was a lot of avoidance around wanting to speak to you on the phone, wanting to meet with you in person because they're terrified of your ability to be able to read energy, okay? So they didn't want you to hear their voice. They didn't want you to ask them any questions about anything. Like, this is somebody who definitely knows that you can read energy. They're probably terrified to look in your eyes, okay? He is now feeling like, I really got to get my shit together. So my boy has been working, okay? Mans has been working really hard. I'm hearing overtime taking on the night shift because there's this like really serious approach to just wanting to get to know you or wanting to talk to you, okay? So let's get some messages around his current energy. Yeah, he's ready for some kind of change. We have some kind of cycle completing, which is this whole separation thing. You're stubborn, Divine Feminine. Whatever it is you guys went through, you really cut off communication. You didn't fall back into old patterns as well. Like, there might have been that breaking point where you're like wanting to reach out because maybe he didn't reach out. And I feel like many of you stood 10 toes down on just wanting out of this particular cycle. You might have been the one to close it out, and because you closed it out, he eventually like just kind of fell flat with, okay, what do I do now? Like, I still have all of these feelings for her, and really and truly he was playing the ass all the time, right? He did have all of these deep feelings for you, but I feel like somebody was just used to being in and out. Energy and attention from you made his head get all big. He wanted to use that energy and see, like, damn, like, I'm looking good. I'm more attractive when I go out. Like, because she's attracted to me, I'm taking better care of myself. And I feel like all of that just got to his head. Now that he's without you, like, all of that is gone. Your essence is what he misses the most. But some kind of cycle here has definitely had him on his toes, okay? Wrestling around with sleep at night. Look at the top of the deck here. We have that separation energy that I'm telling you guys about. Okay, he's wanting to put an end to it night after night. You got somebody working the night shift, okay? He's up late again tonight because he's got the time now, okay? While the world is asleep, my man's investigating everything you have going on and whether it's the right time. And I keep getting this feeling that he's not going to text, he's going to call. He wants to hear your voice, and it's going to really surprise you guys to see a missed call from them because it's going to be late at night that he's going to end up doing it. But the separation is making him long for you, and I feel like the separation is making him long for you because, you know, sometimes when you're in separation, there's maybe like minimal communication, maybe a text here and there, and then you guys like kind of fall off and maybe you don't text and leave each other on red, that kind of stuff. No, this is like a clean, like, we haven't spoken in a very long time. Okay, they thought that they would be okay with this. In fact, I really saw them just trying to bury it, let it go, move on. Well, what happened when they tried to do that? What were the energies like? Okay, just in their head, all kinds of thoughts, just being in their head, overthinking, okay? The energies of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, feeling things very, very deeply. That's what's happening now, is like they're feeling your energy so much more. The separation has become a longing. Okay, that's the word on the card here. It's no longer you two are apart, whatever, doing your thing, checking in on each other from time to time. No, that's not what it is. Somebody is longing for you. I miss you. and I need to show you I'm serious. So I'm going to end up making that phone call, okay? And this is going to be the rebirth, because the cycle was some kind of death. You two keeping in communication with him acting, like I said, playing the ass, right? Acting a fool, coming in and out, not putting some respect on that divine feminine energy, instead using it and squandering it. The universe was like, nah, you're not going to do that. The universe put him in spiritual jail. Okay, I feel like they took away the keys or access to the divine feminines. Okay, and how that's going to look is just pure detachment on your part, divine feminines. Finding the courage and the strength out of nowhere, out of the blue. All of a sudden, you're just able to detach from them. That's the universe. That's the universe saying, no, sir, like, you really don't deserve this opportunity. You have more work to do. So we have somebody here who, I feel like they've settled down, okay? They like being alone. This kind of night shift work has them alone most of the time. Starting to see what that solitude feels like. I see somebody here listening more to, you know, information or podcasts or just things that are beneficial to them. How do I heal? It's really giving them the time to, I feel like, get on track with the things that they need to, or they should have all along. And the more focus that they put into themselves, the more grounded they feel to approach you, which is why I think maybe like it could be months on this kind of night shift work, or where they're working more independently by themselves. They have a lot more time alone, and that is what is pushing this urge to just want to reach out. They could have very well heard, you know, one too many podcasts on, you know, like admitting your fault. Oh, admitting your faults. Sorry, guys. Let me pause that because hello?
Hello, how are you?
Hi, I'm Altaneja. How are you?
I am good overall.
Oh, great.
But I am back.
Okay. So sorry for the interruption, guys, but like I said, they could have heard one too many podcasts on, you know, learning to just admit their faults and take accountability in situations. And I think that that is maybe what they were having trouble doing before. Learning to that separation, I feel, has a lot to do with things that, you know, they have lurking beneath, right? It takes two to not communicate, right? So yeah, that is what they are coming to terms with here, is how it is they communicate, how it is they connect. I shouldn't text. I should just pick up the phone and call. All right, let's see what's in his heart for you. What's pushing him to call? Okay, free yourself. I feel like closing out this cycle. Look at this. Free yourself out of this, out of these repetitive cycles. You know what I'm also hearing too is like, get her to take you seriously. After everything that you guys have been through, let her know that you're serious. So I do feel like you guys are about to wake up to some kind of missed call, okay? Some kind of attempt to reach out to you to either hear your voice, and you guys are going to be twiddling your thumbs over, damn. You're going to be shocked over, I feel like, hearing each other's voices, and I feel like it's time your masculine really takes control of this connection again. Someone's feeling like, I don't ever want to go through this kind of separation and longing energy. Okay, it's one thing to miss somebody, but it's one thing to long for someone. Okay, look up the words pining after someone. That is the energy that I'm getting, that many of them were in. Okay, really feeling just trapped beside themselves. Okay, I'm telling you guys, time alone really brought them clarity, and I also do feel like part of this night shift job, like the universe really orchestrated that well for them. Okay, look at that separation card. Wow. Okay, your love life's engaging. Okay, your love life's ascending to a higher level of commitment. So I do feel like engaging with one another, that is what is improving in this connection, is the communication, the way that you guys engage with one another. Okay, you're going to hear the seriousness in his voice, also the nervousness of speaking with you over the phone. Many of you are going to be picking up on that. But I do feel like it's necessary and it's needed. And if many of you have not communicated with your masculines over the phone before, and you feel like it's going to be this kind of nerve-wrecking, 2-minute conversation, it's actually going to be like, a full-on 3-hour conversation of you guys just clicking and melting into one another's energy, okay? So this is what I think that he is picking up on, or feeling more confident about. This could be the one, okay? He knows it's time to flirt. He doesn't want anybody else, is what I'm hearing. That also could be what this separation is showing him. And I know that for a fact because he's doing this whole night shift thing, and then he's sleeping during the day, and when he gets up, he's got that short window just to, I'm hearing, like, feed himself and then prep himself again for work. And by the time the weekend comes around, he's just wanting to take care of himself, his health, catch up on sleep, rest. And when he does have a moment to think, it's about you. You're the truest love he's ever felt, right? I'm hearing noise, background noise, static, all of these other karmic connections weighing down his time and energy and lusting after these things. It's been like, this is something else he's been learning on these little podcasts and stuff, little things about retention and things like that, So I feel like, yeah, if you guys are just wondering, like, his mind's locked in on you, okay? I really do feel like positive changes are well on its way for this connection, for those of you who have, again, been in this separation energy for a really long time, or just, again, like this no movement, right? No movement, because I feel like it's always been you creating that movement, Divine Feminine. But this time around, I feel like these cycles are closing out because this separation made your Divine Masculines feel a longing for you that they've never felt before. Okay, so now things are about to ascend to a higher level. All right, so, all right, guys, join the membership section. If you guys love these romantic reads, make sure you guys hit me up in the memberships. Hit that join button. I've got lots of sensual romantic reads on there, and if you guys want to check out a raw and uncut one I have not been able to upload to YouTube, make sure you check out the one I've got over at hipsy.com. We've got our watch now 18 plus mature audiences only sensual reading. Okay, I'm able to show the cards, hopefully, no wait, maybe not in this one because it was a one card reading, but in future I definitely cannot wait to stretch my wings when it comes to the Tarot of Sensual Magic. Goodness, I've missed that deck. All right, guys, so I love you. Take it easy, and I will catch you guys hopefully tomorrow. Okay, love you guys. Bye.